Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Let's wrap this thing on up, okay? Let's get into some topics. There's a lot of stuff going on and we're going to put it all together. So watch until the end. I have something very special for the ladies. Let's get into it. Shout out to two of the Millie crew. I consider you to be part of the Millie crew because I really thank you for this information. I did my review for Love and Marriage Huntsville and I was asking what was Nell talking about the situation with Chris and Destiny. She sent me a video from Chit Chat with QT. And a year ago when Martell had his magazine reveal, apparently that was the time when Destiny was not moving out of the house allegedly that LeBerick was trying to sell, and a content creator came to her house and went through her house because Chris did the open house. So she was mad at Chris. So that's the problem with Chris and Destiny. All right, I get it. So I got a little update on Marquise White. This comes from Double D Mother on TikTok. So you remember Marquise was the guy in May, the teacher who allowed his students to take his hair down in the classroom, and also had another student who wanted to learn how to do nails. She was practicing on his nails. Well, he was not fired. He was suspended up on investigation, right? But he has since been given his job back and he is once again teaching. So that's great, right? But he did make a video. He said that he learned his lesson. He said that he will not do that again. He said, but he is so glad that he is back doing what he loves to do and making a safe space for his students. And I'm happy. Somebody was like, oh, you're a part of the reason you got that man fired. I didn't get him fired. What he did, he should not have done. I know people came with all kind of things. Well, there was a white teacher that did this. There was a black teacher that did this. No teacher should have a child in their hair. Nobody. I have been a teacher. There's no way I would have let that happen. And my daughter is in school, and there's no way I would have wanted her taking somebody's hair down. But I am glad to know that this man has returned back to his job because it seems like he's a really good teacher and he's good for the kids. So I'm happy about that. I told y'all this. Now I can't tell y'all what to do. I let y'all listen to the video. The man said, get the masks back out. You gonna do what you want to do. But here from Spiritual Word, they're reporting that COVID-19 variant KP.3 remains dominant in the U.S., rises to 36.9% of cases. So y'all just be careful out there. I am currently in a big group of people and I will be until the end of the week. So I'm taking precautions, right? But y'all be careful because they say this is worse. That dude said he was down for 10 days. So just be careful. And Claudia Jordan is down. Like, she is sick. Y'all, what is going on right here? This is coming from the Neighborhood Talk. Sierra from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta has a new fiance, right? She keeps him in rotation. And who is this? Is this Sheree and Eric? She's saying that Sheree is posting pictures of her and her now current fiance. And he has a whole housewife that he's in a relationship with. She went on to say that Eric is over to Sheree's house posting pictures of Sheree's pool and inside of her house being a groupie and trying to get on the show through Sheree. She said, leave me alone and stop bothering me. What? First of all, how in the world? I mean, it's Atlanta. It's small. But really, Sheree, allegedly, big allegedly, because we don't know about Sheree messing with nobody. But if Eric is bothering Sierra, then Sierra is spilling his tea. Sheree, you're going to have to move out of Atlanta. You're going to have to go outside of Atlanta. It's some more men in the world. When I got married the second time, my husband was in a whole nother country. They out there, girl. You gonna have to, girl. Eric. I'm so disappointed in Sheree. Baby, 50 Cent was on a live with Bill Bellamy and Earthquake, right? He was talking about how he's in Atlanta. He went to Tyler Perry Studios. He said Tyler Perry's like 10 years ahead of his time. And he said that even though, you know, what he did for Power, because, you know, Power looked good, right? He said he spent a lot of money. So I'm guessing Tyler was like telling him, you need to do your own thing. He said if he can't do his shows at his studio, he wants to do them at Tyler's place. All I'm going to say is this. All I'm going to say is this, 50. If you use Tyler Studios, still come with the same energy. Check with the audience. Check the room and see how we feel about Tyler Perry and his productions. Okay? Make sure the wig's right. You nice. Love me hair. Shout out to Petrus. She makes wigs for the ladies on Bell Collective. Holla at somebody. Okay? I'm not saying that Tyler is not a wealth of information, but sir, you've seen those shows. Sometimes it look like it's on an iPhone. Just, you know how Power has gone. You have the remedy. Just take what little bitty pieces you can and use your own. Stay true to yourself, 50. Because, child, if we see a mop head on somebody, I'm out. Y'all, Kanye West is going down next, right? So y'all remember that girl that I guess this is the same girl that he had fired after a week. He promised her so much money if she would stop doing her OnlyFans. I think this is the girl he's talking about. This girl's name is Yes Jules. I'm not sure if that's what the other girl's name was. But allegedly, he has gotten her pregnant, according to her. Allegedly. So this is coming from Rap Spotlight's media, right? So she says that she has some very important news to share. Recently, she was fired by Ye, and it's time for her to come set the record straight. She said they was in a brief relationship, intimate relationship, and she became pregnant. She was over the moon because her first baby daddy, Duke Riley, put his hands on her, right? She said, but Kanye's reaction was not what she expected. He was not supportive of my pregnancy and ultimately made the decision to fire me from head of marketing at Yeezy because he's too embarrassed about sharing a child with me. Then she went on to say, I want to make it clear that I am not ashamed of my pregnancy, right? Nor do I regret my time with Ye. However, I believe it's important for people to know the truth about what happened. I'm a strong, independent woman, and I will not be silenced by anyone. So my question is, did she have a baby? Did she have a baby? I became pregnant. Child, y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn at some point. Y'all, this came from the Shade Room, right? So Birdman came with a message at the Essence Festival. I think it was on Lil Wayne's set. He said he loved Miss Gladys and he will never let his city down and he will never be a PA ninja for nobody. And walked off the stage. If anybody out there was at the Essence, y'all let me know what that was about. What Birdman talking about? Because he upset about something. Have y'all seen that video where Ray J got popped in the face? This is coming from Nostalgia Moments, right? On Instagram. Ray J had a breakdown after him and Princess Love divorce has been finalized. Why would he have a break? Well, I ain't gonna say why he would have a breakdown. But, y'all, he was in like a crowd of people and somebody reached out and smacked him. And I don't think he really did anything. Is Ray J going through something? And lastly, Kiki Wyatt shares that her divorce from Zachariah Daring is official after 5 years of marriage. I am divorced and so happy to be free from the bondage and AB. Did we know that something was going on over there? And this is why we got this video. Hold on. Kiki Wyatt is out here letting them have it. Do you hear me? I think Kiki, if she's gotten divorced and everything, I think she just needs some time to herself and raise her children and just get herself together. Okay, Kiki. I'm going to do my last video on Tasha K, right? Because it's a lot. But I told y'all I had something for you ladies at the end of this video. It's your girl, Millie Chun. Enjoy. Bye, y'all.
Amanda, can you smile for me?